Nagar Secondary, Bandra East, and today we are going to see the lesson Distributional Map. That is the first lesson of your geography textbook. Okay, before going to the lesson Distributional Map, okay, it's very important that we should know something and we should know about the structure of the globe. Okay, I'll share my screen. So you must have seen this is the globe in the previous classes. You must have learned about the globe. Now, because maps are closely related with the globe, now what is this globe? Now, globe is a spherical model of the earth. Okay, globe is a spherical model of the earth. You all know about this. The word globe comes from a Latin word that is in globus, meaning sphere. Okay, globe is used to locate the place, a latitude, longitude, okay, different hemisphere also you can see over here, and the zones, also to know about the different time zones. By taking in globe, by making an use of globe, you are able to know the time zones also. This we have already learned in the previous lessons. That is an international dateline also we have learned that how the globe is used for the time zones. Okay, but when you need to have a close view of something, any location, if you want to have a close view of something, for example, if you want to see an India, you can easily see India on the globe. But inside India, if you want to locate a place, if you want to locate a city, if you want to know about your village, then it's not possible by the use of globe. Then you need to go to the map. Okay, now what is this map? A map is a representation or the drawing of the Earth's surface. It is a representation. If you want to go for the smallest unit, then you can have a clear idea when you look at the map. So map is the representation or the drawing of the Earth's surface or a part on it drawn on the flat surface, and it gives more information than a globe. If you want a detailed information regarding the regarding any part, then you have to refer to the map. Now, this lesson is about the distributional map. So we'll go to the next slide. Now you can see here in the slide, this is the map. Okay, it is on the flat surface. Now we'll see about the map. Okay, map is a symbolic representation of a selected characteristics of the place, usually drawn on the flat surface. Now you can see this, the map of India. It is drawn on the flat surface. Map present information about a word in the simple and visual way. Map teach about the worlds by showing the size and the shape of countries. Now, this is the map of India. If you refer to the map of world, there also you can see the different countries are there, and you can see the shapes of the countries over there. These maps are prepared. Now, who is actually preparing this map? Okay, these maps are prepared by the Survey of India. So the Survey of India is the body that is an central engineering agency, which is in charge of mapping and surveying. So this is the agency who is actually preparing this map. Now in this lesson, we are going to learn the distribution of map means the map showing the distributions of various geographical variables are called as the distribution of map, distributional map. We'll go to the next slide. Now, you have studied the district map, state map, the country map in the earlier classes. Yes, students, you must have learned this all type of a maps right from the second standard. Okay, that is the okay from the fifth standard and all. The little bit the concept is more clear to you. Fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. In the environmental studies also you must have learned. In geography subject also you must have learned. Now, what is the main aim of this map? Okay, the main aim why these maps are prepared, why these maps are prepared for us is there to show the location of the place and the distribution of variables. Now, which are these variables like population, like distribution of cattle, rainfall, and different variables are there, distribution of wheat, distribution of the plants, distribution of forest area. So many elements are there which can be shown by the help of maps. Now we'll go to what is the thematic map. Now this concept is there in your textbooks. That is the lesson number 1, the page number 1, that is thematic map. Now here you can see on the screen what is thematic maps. The maps are prepared with the spatial themes. Okay, it's called as a thematic map. Now the maps which are prepared by the spatial theme, they are thematic maps. Okay, these maps are also called as the spatial purpose or the spatial topic or statistic map. So for this thematic maps, the different names are there. And what are these names? Now in your textbook, it is not there, but the names are there like spatial purpose map, the spatial single topic map, or the statistical map. Now, a thematic map focuses on the spatial variability of the specific distribution of theme. It is actually focusing on one particular theme or one particular topic. Now, such as the population density, okay, which are the topic the thematic maps looks upon, like population density is there, or average annual rainfall is there. Now, whereas a reference map focuses on the location and the name of the features. The reference map also are there in your textbook. What they focuses on? They focuses on the location and the name of the features. Now, these maps are useful to explain the distribution of these variables in the region. Such maps easily brings out the pattern of distribution. To draw the distributional map, what we need to draw the distributional map, we need a statistical data of the variables. Now, this distribution on the map can be shown in the three ways. Now, what are these three ways you have seen? Now, distribution of map. Now, you can see on the slide here, three ways are there for this distribution of map, and they are the three methods actually. Okay. So, the first one is dot method. The second one is a choropleth method, and the third one is a isopleth method. So these are the three ways, these are the three types of method in which the distribution of map is done. Okay, in this slide you can see this. Now, the first method which you can see in the slide, that is a dot method, where the variables are shown with the example of dot. Next is the choropleth method, where the different tint are used to show the variable. Actually, in the choropleth method, we can show the different tint also, and we can show the different checks pattern, black and white pattern also. And the third method is shown by the isolines. Okay, now let's move to the first method, and that is the dot method, which we are going to see in the today's lecture. Dot method. Now here you can see this map on the slide. Now what main thing you can see here? See, the map is having the different dots. Okay, some dots are there which represent the different type of a scale, and this is the map of Amravati district and the distribution of population. This is regarding the distribution of population. Now what is this map about? A dot is prepared by using a statistical data. Now, how this dot is prepared? It is prepared by using the data, that is, the information provided can be used to prepare the map. Now, while preparing this dot map, what you need? Only data gathered through counting is used. The way a variable is distributed throughout the region. The dots are used to show the distribution on map. Now these dots, they are used to show the distribution on map. The dots are used to show distribution. For example, what distribution can be show? A population of region, the distribution of cattle, etc. Now to show the distribution through the dot method, the value of the dot has to be determined. Very important point is that the value of the dot has to be fixed. We should fix the value of the dot. For that, the lowest and the highest value of the variable in the regions are taken into the consideration. Now, what actually you want to show? You are going to fix that. we should fix like what size of the dot will be considered for the highest value and what dot shall be considered for the lowest value of variable. Now, accordingly, the dots are going to be determined. Also, we need to consider the density of variable and the scale of the map. We actually need the to determine the scale of the map. Now, the number